So here's a slightly more advanced example of how to complete the square. What's so advanced about it? Well, in our quadratic that we're going to complete the square for, there's something in front of the x squared, that's all really. Normally in the basic, more common example, there's nothing in front of the x squared, so that's it really. And how do you deal with such a thing? Well, what you do is you simply put that minus 2 to one side for a bit and then complete the square and then put it back in at the end. So let's show you how to do that. Well, if you've seen my previous example of completing the square, you would know that when you complete the square, you simply complete the square for the first two bits and then add on this number at the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, but I want to move this minus 2 to one side for a bit. So I'm going to do that by factorizing out the minus 2. So that minus 2x squared minus 20x becomes this stuff, minus 2 brackets x squared plus 10x close bracket. And then you just complete the square for this. This plus 47 is still hanging on the outside, by the way, and you complete the square for this as usual. So how do you normally complete the square? Well, you simply take the number in front of x, which is 10, and divide it by 2, which is 5, and always when completing the square, this is what happens. You have a bracket that's squared, it's got an x in it, but that number you divide by 2 goes in over there. So it's a positive 10 divided by 2 gives you positive 5, so plus 5. And then you take away 5 squared. So this stuff is simply becomes, when you're completing the square, becomes x plus 5 all squared, take away 5 squared, or take away 25. So this stuff equals this stuff, but this stuff had a minus 2 multiplying on the outside and a plus 47, so does this one over here, has a minus 2 and a plus 47. So all this stuff in normal brackets is equal to all this stuff in the squared brackets here. Now, why have I got squared brackets? It's just a quick explanation. When you've got brackets inside brackets, you tend to use different kinds of brackets. So you've got square brackets, rounded brackets, even curly brackets that you use sometimes if you've got loads of brackets inside each other. Anyway, what you do next is really straightforward. You just simply multiply it out and simplify. So multiplying it out first, minus 2 times this is that, minus 2 times minus 25 is 50, and then adding on the 47 that's been waiting on the outside all this time, add that 47 gives you 97. So basically, when you complete the square for all of this stuff, you get this stuff, minus 2 brackets x plus 5 all squared plus 97. So if you have seen the previous easier example, you'll notice that what's different about completing the square here is that you just got an extra number on the outside of the bracket.